What's the next strategy? Leverage. Borrow $1 million up front. Pay less than 10% interest if you can. You're leveraging your future. You're going to tap your underutilized assets. If you got to sell your chairs, sell your chairs. Mortgage your house. Use capital intelligently. Ask your family for a loan. Approach your grandfather, your grandmother, your father, your sister, your uncle, your brother. Ask your friends next. Don't pay off your student loans. Definitely don't pay off your mortgage. Okay, what happens? Well, that's a single jolt of energy, one time. It's worth $190 million to you. Okay, okay, that's actually the payoff of courage, taking a risk. What happens if you combine the two together? You basically borrow the money up front, you DCA, and then every year you leverage 5% of your existing Bitcoin stack into Bitcoin again. This is what the outlook or the outcome looks like. You're going to end up with $260 million of US dollar value. You end up with approximately 14 Bitcoin, and you can see the recycling of the leverage is a very powerful technique here.
In this clip, Michael Saylor is giving you the game on how you can become a Bitcoin millionaire. Basically, borrow $1 million up front. We know everybody can't do that, but figure out a way to liquidate things you don't need. Stack sats hard and hodl for dear life. And with that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you. We're getting straight into this video. Michael Saylor is starting off on 21 million coins at $21 million per coin in 21 years, growing at 21% ARR with 21% vol. Have you secured your financial future? And Bitcoin at the current time it's recording is coming in at 107.2K. And what do we see? What do we anticipate? So if you look from the bottom of this uptrend here back in April of this year, just stair-stepped our way up. Now we're just stair-stepping our way sideways, sort of in a sideways downwards channel. And if this acts as some type of flag pattern, because you can see this could be how the flag looks like here. Let's just draw this out so you guys can see. And the pull started way back down here. We pulled this pull up. And where is this technical target going to take us up to on this breakout? Well, look here. Let's measure this, make a measured move, and this will pull us up to, once again, that $146,000 Bitcoin target. Now, will this be the peak for this cycle, or will we continue to trade at these levels before we continue to stair-step our way up? Time will definitely tell. And 250,000 could be around the corner. Right now, 107, that's over a 2x from where we are right now. The US ETFs just purchased almost 21,000 Bitcoins last week. The flows are here, and Bitcoin is going so much higher. Let's finish hearing from Michael Saylor and what he has to say.
Bitcoin was $1 trillion asset class. It was just less than 0.1% of the wealth in the world, but we could see that something was going to change. I presented a forecast in July, and I said, I really think my base case is Bitcoin's going to grow 29% a year for the next 21 years. And that's going to cause it to appreciate to $13 million Bitcoin. We had a macro forecast, and that meant that Bitcoin was growing to be 7% of all global assets, and it was growing to be its own asset class. And you can see here, $280 trillion, but the preeminent monetary asset in the world. So all of that was last July. Bitcoin was $65,000. What happened since? 11 months. Okay, this is extraordinary. I was, as Joe said, I was bullish last July. I've always been bullish, but when Bitcoin dipped to $16,000 during crypto winter, I was bullish. But stuff that's happened in the past 11 months has been extraordinary. The White House has embraced Bitcoin. This is an extraordinary development. We didn't anticipate this. We hoped that we would get a favorable administration, and we hope we get support, and we had this inkling, but November 5th brought a sea change in politics, and although we thought we might have a pro-Bitcoin president, we didn't think we'd get a strategic Bitcoin reserve. We didn't think that the president would say, America will be the Bitcoin superpower of the world. This is an amazing development. The new administration, J.D. Vance, pro-Bitcoin, Robert F. Kennedy, pro-Bitcoin, Tulsi Gabbard, pro-Bitcoin, Kelly Loeffler, pro-Bitcoin, Paul Atkins, pro-Bitcoin, Brian Kentez, pro-Bitcoin, Scott Bessent, pro-Bitcoin, David Sachs, a new position, cabinet-level position, not just pro-Bitcoin, a cabinet member that would go on television and say Bitcoin is the one decentralized crypto network in the world. It is special. It is the digital commodity, right? The one thing that we've all known, but a cabinet member in the United States government says it. He said it in March of this year. Howard Lutnick, pro-Bitcoin. Kash Patel, pro-Bitcoin. Every one of these cabinet members flipped from 12 months earlier, where there would have been no one that would have been as bullish on Bitcoin as what we saw here. Wall Street embraced Bitcoin. $150 billion of capital, 1.4 million Bitcoin. This entire dynamic started in January of last year, but it accelerated after July. Public companies. My company was the first public company to adopt Bitcoin. People thought we were crazy. I thought we were late. Like some of you, I kept thinking that I got it right in 2013. Like, why didn't I buy in 2013? In 2020, I thought I was late. But what happened next is the second company, the third, then 130. Then companies like Trump Media and GameStop in 21. And now companies are racing to get into the Bitcoin 100. Used to be, we thought, oh, it'd be great. There's 10 Bitcoin companies and 20. Now there's 100. Now there's more than 100. Now we're all going to compete to move up the leaderboard. Let the games begin.